and welcome to Small Time. I'm Alex Small. That's why the show's called Small Time. We make better jokes on the show.
Do we?
Sometimes. Not today. Not today. Anyway, today we only have 2 radio plays for you. It's going to be another short episode because 4 of us are in a play called The Upward Beating Heart.
Yes, the Upward Beating Heart! Yes!
At
Thomas, it's very rude to interject like that.
We're on video. You can't put this on me.
Maybe I blocked you. Oh, I think I might have blocked your mouth.
Oh my! Now they know.
They know. Anyway, so we just have 2 radio plays for you today. Go see The Upward Beating Heart if you can. It's playing this weekend. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, the first one we're doing is The Adventures of Captain Benevolent and Good Boy, episode 5. Are you guys all ready?
Can you say the title of the show before we do the thing?
Don't you just play the trumpet and then I go into the announcer?
Let's say the
Well,
title.
you didn't say evil equals.
I did not say evil equals.
This is true. It's very official.
Do you want me to say? Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Say evil equals.
Evil equals. Welcome to the Adventures of Captain Benevolent and Good Boy, Episode 5, Evil Equals. Today, in the bustling Specious City, we find our superheroes hard at work building houses for the homeless. Good Boy, hand me a few of those nails.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I've never seen you build anything before.
What? I build stuff all the time. Just the other day, I built a broken nose into a criminal.
That bank robber? You missed punching him twice before the police arrested him.
For once, could you be on my side? The side of justice?
Whatever.
Your teenage indifference will have to subside sometime, good boy, and when it does, righteousness will be there.
You're about to hammer your thumb.
What was that? Ouch! By Justice's auburn cufflinks, that hurt!
Why are we building birdhouses anyway?
I told you, good boy, every one of Specious City's creatures deserves to have a home. Even birds.
But you're scared of birds.
I'm not scared of birds. I just have a healthy aversion to them.
Tweet, tweet.
Ah! Ah! I mean, look at the computer. Crime is afoot. Possibly.
Sensors indicate high concentrations of malevolence in Specious City.
Computer, I told you it's benevolent.
I know, Captain Benevolent. You've told me a total of 35 times.
Oh, that's a lot. Well, what is wrong in Specious City?
3 of Specious City's most upstanding citizens have been captured and are tied to a rocket.
What? That is awful. Who could possibly commit such a heinous act?
That doesn't sound like any of the villains we know.
I don't know! We will still figure it out. Good boy, to the banana vehicle! Justice is blind. Get it?
You're not funny.
Meanwhile, inside a giant fake volcano, conveniently inside Specious City limits. You'll never get away with this.
Not now. I'm waiting.
But this is the time to make the grand declaration of who you are and why you've captured us.
Quiet! They're not here yet. That wasn't what I say.
Quiet! They're not here yet!
What? Who are we waiting for? Just wait, you'll see. Just sit tight. Not that you have much of a choice tied to that rocket. Oops. I've got to save all my evil laughs for later.
What are we supposed to do until these mystery people arrive?
Talk?
So my dad retired.
Really?
Yeah, he's moving to Spurious City.
Oh, cool. Nice weather there.
Yep. Did anyone call for some justice?
Finally, we're saved from this boredom and this rocket.
That's right, for I am...
Captain Benevolent.
Correct. And who might you be?
I am Major Malevolent, Sentinel of the Guilty, Fighter of the Innocent, Doer of all things unfair, dishonest, and bad. And by my side is my disobedient feline-themed crony, Bad Girl.
Meow.
Together we tussle with good and make the streets of Specious City unsafe to all.
I don't know what to say.
Bad Girl is pretty cute.
Good boy! She is of pure evil!
I know. Woof.
Meow.
Stop it! You're flirting, aren't you?
I don't know. Am I?
Wow. Good boy. You are being a real bad boy.
Don't I know it?
Ew. So... There is justice that needs to be done here. Who are you again?
I am Major Malevolent.
Right. I see now why people think that is annoying.
Captain Benevolent. Major Malevolent has us tied up to a rocket in this fake volcano and is threatening to blast us off into space.
I see that, solid citizen. I'm not blind. Like justice? Huh?
Are you trying to do a bit?
Maybe. I've been taking some classes lately. You know, kind of...
Silence! Enough of this nonsense. We have been waiting for an hour now, Captain Benevolent. What took you so long?
Well, the Benev vehicle can only go the speed limit.
Well, whatever. Now that you two are here, we can finally begin.
That doesn't sound good.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. We are attached to a rocket, though.
Right.
So I think I got that cold that's been going around.
Yeah? No more small talk. Bad Girl and I have been planning this for months. Everybody just shut up and let me give you our ultimatum.
Don't worry, my specious city compatriots.
Dang it!
I have arrived. Specious Marvel. Specious City's titular superhero. Oh, you are all you are still here and conscious.
Specious Marvolo! I'm graced by your presence yet again, and this time there's no cover fee.
I bill the city on calls like these.
You've ruined it. You've all ruined it. You three with your stupid small talk. Captain Benevolent and Good Boy and your stupid late benevolent vehicle. And you.
You're pointing at me? Sorry, were you talking to me?
For a superhero who makes his living behind who being late to crime scenes and taking all the hero credit, you sure got here early. This was supposed to be my grand super villain entrance. It took me 5 weeks alone to sew this costume together. Now everything is just a mess. I hope you're happy.
Thank you, Specious Marvelo. You perfectly distracted Major Malevolent and Bad Girl while we untied these solid citizens.
Exactly. Just doing my job. Look at that. Time to fly. The press and my paycheck await. Goodbye, my specious compatriots.
But my evil plan, you didn't even hear it.
Well, it looks like Good Boy and I need to go too. Justice needs us. Well, see you around. Maybe.
I hope so.
Ew. Puberty is a vile thing.
God, I didn't even get to use my evil laugh that much.
It's okay. We'll get them next time.
You can only make one first impression.
Meow?
No, don't. I need some time.
That concludes another fantastic episode. Join us next time for more of the exciting adventures of Captain Benevolent and Good Boy. Good night, solid citizen.
Oh my God.
Ben took my line.
Oh, there was.
I think I should have had it.
I wouldn't have even noticed, and then you said it, and I was like,
You're like, and I wasn't supposed to talk.
I could have covered that up a bit better, I guess.
wow. Anyway, so I was Captain Benevolent, announcer, and Sam, which I guess you wouldn't have known his name, but his name was Sam. Tommy, you were Good Boy for that one. Ben, you were Andy, and I should have given you Andy because there was a lot of back and forth between. I didn't realize that. Ben was Andy and Major Malevolent. Annie was Computer.
Jesse.
I was
Jesse
also Good Girl, or...
I was
Bad
Bad
Girl.
Girl. You just took a
One
line.
line.
Annie was Bad Girl. And then our special featured guest, Harrison, was Specious Marvelo. Hi there.
Hello.
You're our special featured guest on
Yeah.
Small Time. This is the small talk portion
Ooh.
of Small Time. I hear you like writing screenplays
Yes.
and doing movie stuff.
Yep, that's
Please
my
be
thing.
more specific
Oh,
because
got
I
one
don't know.
coming in the summer.
This is one of the first times I actually don't know the answers to these questions.
Yeah, well, I just got into it in high school and
Mm-hmm.
just started writing, and I watch a lot of movies, and I just write out ideas. And so, yeah, I'm working on one right now, and I'm actually auditioning Ben tomorrow.
This is the audition.
This
I
is
thought.
the
That was
audition.
my understanding.
You did a great job.
Yeah, sorry, man. Taking other people's lines.
It's film. Just called cut.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but it's like a noir film. It's really cool. Tommy's gonna play a private eye in it, and
Yeah.
really fun. I've been working on it for like, well, I started writing it like 3 years ago, but
Awesome.
just So that's
That
what.
sounds great. I mean, have you made or written
Yeah.
a bunch of other like?
Yeah, I've done a lot of films. If you look up my name on YouTube, Harrison Welter, you can find all my little short films that I've done. So they're all pretty cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
Awesome.
Cool. Fun.
Cool.
Very fun.
That works for me. And actually, that's a good kind of plug.
Yeah, I know you
So-
said plug earlier, and I was like, actually,
Oh,
I do
I
have
got
a plug.
Yeah, you do.
Mm.
My name.
Well,
is
thank
my
you so
plug.
much for coming on the show. I know you're here because of this kid.
Yep.
But
Good
And
buddy.
to see-
Nonetheless,
and to see you
thank you
guys
for
tonight.
coming.
And to see you guys tonight. It's gonna come see us
Speaking
all.
of noirs,
speaking of
speaking of
noirs,
noirs.
our next radio play is a Pinot Noir. That's the title. Yeah, sexy music. You feel that? You feel that, audience? That's saxophone.
we don't have a title.
I play one of those. We don't have a title for this one. Okay, Ben's gonna.
The whole point of that pantomime was so that it wasn't evident.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell everyone that Ben's leaving.
All right.
Also, we're on camera.
They can see you.
They go on YouTube. They do.
Literally everyone.
Everyone. Anyway.
Bye,
Let's-
Ben. See you in a
let's-
few minutes.
Yes.
This
Hours.
will be available to my viewing pleasure at later conveniences. So there's no need for me to be around for this. If I was casted, I'll make my exit. 'Cause I'm being distracted.
Bye, Ben. Wow, he's really making a show of that. Okay. Anyway, this is episode 5 of Pinot Noir. This one unfortunately does not have a title like they had in the past. I think it's because it's a lead up into the next case. Anyway, it seems like our music and our sound is ready. Are you guys all ready?
Ready.
Okay. After successfully cracking the case of the Cafe du Potencio, that place that was killing people, we started back to Miss Blanc's luxury penthouse for a casual celebration. Finally, it was just me and my mysterious foreign secretary, alone with some fine wines, Chopin's etudes playing on vinyl, and one distraction.
Oh, detective. Your work back at the cafe was marvelous. It truly is a wonder to see you in action. Now, if I could only witness more action from you.
Courtney, please refrain from making such suggestive comments. We are guests here.
Yes, Courtney, let's keep it professional, shall we? This is a strictly work-related celebration. There's no need for any blue language here.
Blue? Detective Ling, did you know the ancient Greeks didn't have a word for the color blue?
Okay.
They used to describe the sea as dark wine. Isn't that hauntingly beautiful? I guess it just goes to show you how much you can miss out in life if you never broaden your horizons.
I think the moral of that story is to not focus on the wine too much. Hint, hint. Now please, get back to your own chair. I'm feeling claustrophobic with you so close.
Speaking of your dark wines, I've just received a shipment of Carmener from Chile. I would love to try. I've been saving it for a special occasion, just like this. Elle, would you be a dear and fetch that bottle from the top shelf?
Like, sure thing, boss.
Why is your bellhop here? How long has he been in here? Was he hiding this whole time?
Elle's job description is longer than most bellhops, I would say. He provides certain specialized services that I require.
And I thought we were staying away from suggestive language. Anyway, that Carmier had better be younger than this detective agency if it's going to be any good. Will you be decanting as well, Elle?
Did you just say decant?
Miss Black! Oh, by God, she's fainted again. That's twice now she's gone comatose for mentioning decanting. Back away, you two. She needs to breathe. Just let her breathe first. I'll try and wake her with a gentle swirling motion now.
You two should, like, totally not have done that. Madame Blanc is, like, radically sensitive to mentions of decanters, so not to get into her personal life too much, but That stuff digs into the dredges of her memory about...
Ellen! Oh, my dearest Ellen, taken from me too soon by the claws of unforgiving destiny. How tragic, how unresponsible. Such French cliché was your loss.
Miss Blanc, please tell us what's going on here. I think we've danced around exposing our backstories for too long. We deserve some answers.
Yes, Savannah. It's healthy to open up sometimes. I can even give you a thorough and accurate psychological diagnosis.
Oh, no way.
Did I forget to mention I studied psychology?
Very well. I suppose you do deserve some answers from me. I cannot stand this sight, nor even hear the name of decanters, because they remind me of great pain that I bear. Years ago, when I was a little rich girl, ignorant of the hardships faced by 99.8% of humanity below me, I had only one passion: catching butterflies. I had dozens of species in observatories. I pinned them on cork for study. I researched their lifestyles with vigor.
I really don't see... was Helen a butterfly?
In a metaphorical sense, which I was just getting to, yes. Okay. Ellen was my butterfly. When I first met her, she was the only daughter of the wealthiest family of expatriate Greeks in the world over. She was as insufferable and emotionally detached as I. We were young, and our families traveled together often on trips to secure ever more meaningless sums of money. She and I grew up together over many years. I saw her enter the gross and cumbersome cocoon of adolescence and emerge a wonderful butterfly.
What? So she got prettier as she became an adult? I may only have a bachelor's in psych, but that seems pretty normal to me.
No, it was even better. She grew uglier. Her entire family drank to cope with the emotional detachment that comes with extreme wealth, and her teeth grew porous and stained red from all the wine. The malaise of luxury settled over her, and I once saw her bathe only twice over 3 years' time. Her hair was like the wigs of Marie Antoinette, in that it was wildly unkempt and housed rats. She cycled through eating disorders faster than her physicians could categorize them. And worst of all, she regularly shaved her armpits. Absolutely repulsive, no?
That was your butterfly? That poor woman. She needs serious rehabilitation. She sounds severely depressed, if nothing else. You know that romanticizing mental illness like that is incredibly problematic, don't you?
Not so fast, Ling. It takes a trained professional to properly diagnose any mental illness.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't heard any red flags so far. Go on, Frenchie.
I knew that never again in my life, maybe never in history, that since the peak of Roman hedonism, had such a wounded and debauched soul wandered the earth. I had to have her as my own, to console, to suffer alongside. It was an opportunity that few would ever have the chance to take, and that most would reject for their own safety and sanity. Taking such a rare and tragic lover is the ultimate destiny of any child of France. We were made for each other. We explored new depths of ennui together, wandering aimlessly for years until she was taken from me, confined to an asylum in California for her betterment. Gah! As if experienced and highly trained psychoanalysts would possibly know what is best for my Ellen.
Of course they wouldn't. Psychoanalysis isn't a hard science at all. But, Ms. Blanc, why does mentioning decanters make you think of her?
Our family had strong legal claims to the invention of the modern decanter, and made their fortune by extorting ridiculous sums across the world with threats of lawsuits. To this day, I cannot see one of those magnificent contraptions without thinking of her.
Madame Blanc, I had no idea. That is so totally not righteous.
Miss Blanc, I had no idea you were dealing with any of this baggage. Why didn't you take the time to explain any of this to us earlier?
Well, I think I tried.
But now that it's come to my attention, I won't rest until we've freed Helen from her impertinent penitentiary. As much as I hate to say this, we're off to... California.
Oh, Reese. How did you know I've always wanted to go to California? I've only seen the Pacific Ocean from Oregon, and let me tell you, it wasn't quite my taste.
Stop right there, Courtney. This isn't some steamy Gold Coast vacation for you and me. This is a team-based adventure to free my secretary's imprisoned lover. And it goes to show how shallow you are if you can't properly appreciate the Oregon coast. Wink. But I must say, I'm not exactly dressed to conduct an investigation in Californian weather.
No worries, my dude. I've got flippy floppers to spare and board shorts galore. We're like we saw back west. Me dresser, Su 2 dresser. Or like, nah, that's close enough.
And so it was settled. A ragtag assembly of hard-boiled detectives booked tickets for California. I couldn't stand the injustice of my secretary being distracted at work. She needed her lover freed from captivity if she was ever going to be productive. We set off for the airport on what I could only imagine to be the least pleasant investigation of my career yet. Oh. I think it's over now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys. That was episode 5 of Pinot Noir.
No. Pinot Noir. So who was who?
I was Ling. Tommy was Courtney.
I normally play.
Annie was Savannah. And our special featured guest, Harrison, was Elle. Thank you guys so much for watching and everything. I think that's all I gotta say. Anthony, please take it away.
Oh yeah, Max.
Oh, man. Well, you always
Max! Max is cool!
you're always you're credited on all the YouTube videos.
Max did a good job.
And you're like first too. Or you and Nick are
Max
first.
did all the sounds.
Every single one.
Yay.
With his mouth.
With his meow. All meow sounds.
Yeah, on the
YouTube
videos,
videos, sounds from
I gave it to Luke. I credited Nick and Max first.
We got too many boxes.
Oh wow, it's only 5:22.
Get them out of here. Get 'em